Law enforcement veteran Michael Letts explains why the option for the long-lost tribunal system may be the best bet for finding justice in his stored documents controversy. A military tribunal works as a military court, but one that isn't exclusive to military personnel. In this court, civilian parties can actually be the subject of charges. You're probably thinking, but why aren't military tribunals exclusive to military personnel? You're probably relating to the military court-martial, which does focus on such members. A tribunal, however, looks over others, such as contractors and, in this particular case, even someone as high up as president. So why would I suggest such a thing? Because, honestly, this whole situation surrounding Biden and his forgotten documents is simply a mess. We've been going days at it and already there have been more documents discovered at his residence. What's more, not only do these documents contain sensitive information surrounding Ukraine and China, but are also easily within reach of Biden's son, Hunter, and we're all familiar with the trouble he's gotten into in the past. Biden and his administration have been cooperative thus far, but that hasn't stopped House Republicans from forming their own Judiciary Committee to look further into the matter. The FBI and the Department of Justice have made their inquiries as well, and are reportedly looking into details. Anyway, back to the military tribunal. The thing is, with a tribunal, this is essentially the best way to investigate a case. No nonsense. No favoring this side or another, simply military members looking closely at the facts of the case. Not those involved with the case, not who it could possibly hurt, just the plain old facts. I can't trust the FBI to do that because, well, they've been less than favorable in the past. Based on what several former employees turned whistleblowers have said, they lean more towards favoritism more than ever. They've investigated members of families that may have said something wrong in the past, even without their consent. And don't even get me started on the ignorance they showed with their all-out storming of former President Donald Trump's Mar-a-Lago resort last year, which led to the removal of, you guessed it, classified documents. And, honestly, I don't see the Department of Justice doing much either. They're way too close to Biden's administration, and even if something was found, they probably would see it as nothing much, the same way they dismissed whatever happened to Biden's laptop a while ago. Then we have the Republican committee, and while I'm hopeful they can find the answers to those burning questions, I do have questions surrounding Attorney General Merrick Garland, as well as the assigned leader of the Department of Justice probe, former Justice Department official Robert Hur. While they can no doubt do their jobs, I wonder, again, what would happen based on information they find against Biden. The bottom line here is that something else must be done to take a closer look into the matter. All the probes and investigations in the world can be launched, but unless unbiased searching takes place, I have a feeling the results that will be found will either be none or little enough to be concerned about. That's why I believe a military tribunal has to take place. Again, they seek justice, period. They don't take sides. They simply get the job done on their terms, and that means finding answers, even some that a few people out there won't like to hear. It's really just a matter seeing who would be behind the idea of launching one. Because, otherwise, we're just going to keep seeing the evidence stack up like those documents, and little being done in terms of finding out where they came from. Trump didn't have it easy, so why should Biden?